God? How is your prayer life is? Are you satisfied, or you want God to take you to higher level? Because that's his intention, God's intention for you. Or is it in your career? You are not satisfied by the level you are? Is it in your business? Is it in the area of health? You have been managing your health? But here, God, the Lord is promising us, and is a covenant-keeping God, that the level He wants us to operate now is on a higher ground, to live above sickness, to live above diseases, to live above ill health, to live above spending your money, your resources on drugs, on things that are not food. This is the intention of God for you and for me. As we go, but God is a covenant-keeping God. He's not a human being that will lie or that will say a word that will not fulfill it. According to Psalm 18 verse 33 that we read as our text verse, we are to operate on a higher ground. And this is the way to reign on earth as king and priest that the Lord called us in the Revelation chapter 5 verses 9 and 10. But for this purpose that the Lord have in mind to be fulfilled, to manifest, to come to pass, we have our role to play. God will not force you to leave the level you are if you are satisfied with it. God will not force you to leave it, but you have to play your own part in getting to the higher ground that the Lord have the intention for you, for me. I have my role to play. I have my part to play. And what are these parts that I need to play as joining in the second half of the year? What are the roles I need to play for me to leave the level that I am physically, the level that I am spiritually, in my career, in my chosen career, in my academics, in my business? What do I need to do? Number one thing that I put here is that you should know where you are. Where you are presently. You have to assess yourself. It's true God is having intention of you going to higher ground. But where are you? You need to know. You need to assess yourself. Check yourself. In that area that you are trusting God for higher ground, which level are you? For instance, let's take their spiritual life. That is the area where I'm expecting God to take me higher. Where am I presently? How many hours do I spend in the presence of God? I need to know. That's why I will now know how I will move higher. Know where you are presently and be dissatisfied with that level. Because if you are already satisfied with it, that means there's no point for moving higher. So know where you are presently and be dissatisfied with that stage that you are. Your spiritual life, your career, in your academics, in your health, in other areas that you are. Before you can move up, you need to know where you are and not to be satisfied. If you are satisfied, no need for moving higher. Don't allow spirit of complacency. Believe in your heart that you can be better. Because one thing is for you to hear that God is having intention of taking you to higher ground. But do you yourself see yourself that it can be possible? Or you are already satisfied? Where we are is okay. No, I try. We have tried. If you are satisfied, that means there's no point talking about higher ground. But for you to get to higher ground, you need to make up your mind that it is possible. It is possible for you to get better, for your situation to get better, for that your GP to get better. You have to make up your mind and not be satisfied with what it is. If you are satisfied, it may not be possible for it to get better. Have an unquenchable yearning in your heart for higher ground. It's true, it is God's mind, it's God's intention for us, it's God's desire for us. But you yourself have to have an unquenchable yearning for higher ground. Yearning to know God more. Yearning to tarry in His presence the more. Yearning to improve on that your career. Yearning to enjoy better health. Not that, àwa ti gba kámú, àṣà àti gba tiwa. ká máa bá kádàrá tiwa lọ nìyẹn àti gbàgbé lébù tiwa nìyẹn. They have an unquenchable that nothing can kill that zeal, nothing can kill that desire. Let's open to Philippians chapter 3 verse 12 to 14. Philippians 3, 12 to 14. Media, can you give it to us? Philippians 3, 12 to 14. If anybody is there. Thank you, sir. This is Brother Paul telling us his own feeling, his own desire. Brethren, I do not count myself to have apprehended, that he is not yet satisfied with the level he is. But one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forward to those things which are ahead. Give me from verse 12, from verse 12. Media, verse 12. Philippians 3:12. Not that I have already attained. You can see, yearning to get better. Or I'm already perfected, but I press on. Are you willing to press on? Are you willing to move forward, that I may lay hold of that for which Christ Jesus has also laid hold of me? Desire to get better.